Hello everyone, I am Ritesh Sohan working as an assistant professor in computer engineering department at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. So we already complete total 7 units. Now we proceed with the unit number 8, that is code generation. So the topic which are covered in this video and which is most important for your examination is what is code generation, issues in code generation, and the characteristics and the types of Peephole optimization. So the final phase of compilation process is code generation. It takes an intermediate code of the source program as an input and produce an equivalent target program as an output. So target code should have following properties: correctness, high quality, efficient use of resources of target code, and the quick code generation. So next we see issues in code generation, which is most important for your examination also. So first issue in code generation is input to the code generator. So the input to the code generator consists of intermediate representation of the source program. There are several types for the intermediate language such as postfix notation, quadruples, and syntax tree or DAG. So the code generation phase requires complete error-free intermediate code as an input. So the detection of the semantic error should be done before submitting the input to the code generator. So the code generation phase requires complete error-free intermediate as an input. The second issue of the code generator is target program. So the output of a code generator is the target program. The output may take on a variety of forms like absolute machine language, relocatable machine language, or assembly language. So producing an absolute machine language program as an output has the advantages that it can be placed in a location in memory and immediately executed. And second one is, by producing a relocatable machine language program as an output, it has the subroutines can be compiled separately. So a set of relocatable object modules can be linked together and loaded for execution by a linking and loader. And third one is assembly language. Producing an assembly language program as an output makes the process of code generation somewhat easier. We can generate symbolic instruction and use the macro facilities of the assembler to help the generate code. Next issue of the code generation is memory management. So mapping names in the source program to addresses of data objects in the runtime memory is done cooperatively by the front end and the code generator. We assume that a name in a 3 address statement refers to a symbol table entry for the name, and from the symbol table information, the relative address can be determined for the name in the data area. So it can be communicated properly with the help of symbol table so that memory management can work easily. The next one is instruction selection. So if we do not care about the efficiency of a target program, instruction selection is straightforward. So it requires special handling. For example, the sequence of statement A equal to B plus C and D equal to A plus E, which will be translated in assembly code like move B R0. Then we have to add C with B, which is stored in R0. Then we have to move R0 in A. Okay, for this one, A equal to B plus C. And once again, we have to move A in R0. Then add E with A and then move R0 into D. So here fourth statement is redundant, so we can eliminate that statement. Next issue is register allocation. So if the instruction contains register operands, then such a use becomes shorter and faster than that of using in memory. The use of register is often subdivided into two subproblems. First one is during register allocation, we select the set of variables that will reside in the register at the point in the program. During a subsequent register assignment phase, we pick the specific register that a variable will be residing. So finding an optimal assignment of register of variables is difficult even with single register value. So mathematically this problem becomes NP complete. Next issue is choice of evaluation. So the order in which computation are performed can affect the efficiency of the target code. So computations orders requires fewer registers to hold intermediate results than others. Picking a best suborder is another difficult, and also this is an NP complete problem. So the next issue is approaches to code generation. So the important criteria for a code generator is that it produces correct code. Correctness takes a special significance because of the number of special cases that code generator must face. Given the premium of correctness, designing a code generator so it can be easily implemented, tested and maintained in an important design goal. So some of the design goal of code generators are correct, it is easily maintainable, testable and efficient. Next and most important topic is Peephole optimization. So Peephole optimization is a simple and effective technique for locally improving the target code. This technique is applied to improve the performance of the target program by examining the short sequence of target instructions called Peephole and replacing this instruction by the shorter or faster sequence whenever it is possible. So Peephole is a small moving window on the target program. So in code optimization technique, we are applying that optimization technique at the source program. Okay, but these Peephole optimization techniques are applied at the target program. So there are several characteristics that can be applied to improving the target code. That are, first one is redundant instruction elimination, second one is flow of control optimization, third one is algebraic simplification, fourth one is reduction in strength, and fifth one is machine idioms. So let's see one by one. So the first characteristics or type of Peephole optimization is redundant instruction elimination. So input to the code generator consists of intermediate representation of the source program. So the redundant loads and stores can be eliminated in the following type of transformation. For example, if we move x in R0, then we move R0 into x. So we can eliminate the second instruction since x is already in R0 here. So we can eliminate this one, second statement. Okay. So this is redundant. Next one is flow of control optimization. In this, the unnecessary jumps can be eliminated in either the intermediate code or the target code by the following of Peephole optimization. So in this, we can replace the jump sequence. Suppose for example, there is a go to statement and label L1, and label L1 says go to L2. Then we can replace this jump with directly go to L2. Okay, because here go to label 1, then label 1 says go to label 2. Instead of go to label 1, we can directly write go to label 2. Okay, so it may be possible to eliminate the statement L1, that is go to L2, provided it is preceded by an unconditional jump. Similarly, the sequence can be replaced by, suppose there is a sequence, if A is less than B, go to L1, and L1 says go to L2. Okay, so this can be replaced by, if A is less than B, go to directly L2 instead of go to L1 and then go to L2. The third characteristic is algebraic simplification. So Peephole optimization is an effective technique for the algebraic simplification. The statements such as x equal to x plus 0 or x equal to x into 1 can be eliminated by Peephole optimization because the value of x is not going to change here. Okay, so this type of statement can be eliminated in Peephole optimization. The fourth characteristic is reduction in strength. So certain machine instructions that are cheaper than the others can be eliminated in this. In order to improve the performance of intermediate code, we can replace these instructions by equivalent cheaper instructions. For example, we can replace x into x with x square because x square is cheaper than x into x. We have inbuilt function for that, that's why. Okay, similarly addition and subtraction are cheaper than multiplication and division, that we already know. Already I told you in code optimization techniques in strength reduction. Why addition and subtraction are cheaper than multiplication and division? Because in multiplication we have, if there is a 2 or 3 digit number, we have to perform addition also, and in division we have to perform subtraction also. So instead of multiplication we can do addition, and instead of division we can do subtraction. So we can add effectively equivalent addition and subtraction for multiplication and division. And the last characteristics is machine idioms. So the target instructions that have equivalent machine instruction for performing some operation, we can replace this target instruction by equivalent machine instruction in order to improve the efficiency. For example, some machine have auto increment or auto decrement addressing mode. So this mode can be used in the code of the statement like I equal to I plus 1. So some of the machine have auto increment and auto decrement modes. So instead of I equal to I plus 1, we can simply put that addressing mode. Okay. Hope you all understand issues in code generation and Peephole optimization. If you have any query in both of the topic, please contact me. Thank you.